Yesterday, yesterday we saw how to create a servlet, right? How to create a servlet using a uh, means you and how to map a request with the servlet. We saw that. How to create a servlet with the three ways we saw it yesterday. Today we will see how to map our request with the servlet without web.xml. Okay, without web.xml file, we will map our request with this servlet. Before that, we will see one example. Okay, this is the example we will see today. Okay, so this is the example. Inside that test servlet, this is my servlet we have created, and this servlet I am creating with the help of third way, with the help of HTTP servlet class. Okay, inside the HTTP servlet class we have a multiple methods. So one of the method of this class is the do get method. Okay, so with the help of the do get method, what we will do, simply if you want to write anything, what we will use, that is the print writer. Right, we want a print writer, and where it is present, it is present with the response dot get writer method is there, and with the help of get writer method we can get the writer, that is the print writer object, we will get that. Right, and with the help of print writer we can write anything on the browser. Right, so simply I'm writing here out. With the help of out, 1 minute, 1 minute. Okay, and here out object is created, and with the help of out I'm printing something on the console, on the browser. So here I'm writing, in there I'm writing simply. Okay, means what, wherever, means whenever this servlet will be called, what it will do, it hello will be print on the console, the hello will be print on the browser. So simply will come into the our so simply we will come into the web.xml file, and we will, here we will map that. How we will map that, we have to declare two tag here, that is servlet tag and the servlet mapping tag. Inside the servlet tag we have to write servlet name and the servlet class. Right, inside the servlet mapping tag we have to write servlet name and the URL pattern. URL pattern, anything we can give. So simply we have given here yesterday, that is the test. Right, and whatever name we have given here, same name we have to mention here also. Right, this thing we saw yesterday, and if we run this one, so what we will do, see, if you want to run this one, simply we run from here, right click and simply here run as, and here we will run from the server, run on the server and restart the server again. Okay, if you run the server will be run, and whatever we have written, that will be come into the our browser. Okay, this thing everyone knows that this thing, if you run this one, which page is loading, that is the index.html page. After that, what we will do, we will write here our URL. So which is our URL here, see, that is the test URL is here. Now simply will come here, and if you write here test, what will print, it will call the respective servlet. So which is the respective servlet here, test. What is the name of our servlet, that is ABC. So it will look ABC into our servlet tag. Here is the ABC. With this ABC it will call the servlet, whatever class we have mentioned here, it will call that. So here is the test servlet, so it will come into the test servlet, and whatever we have write, so what we wrote here, that is the only hello. So hello will be printed on the console. Right, simply if I hit enter, so hello is printing on the console. See, hello is printing on the console. Now what we will do, simply if you create another servlet here, so simply right click here, new, and here I'm writing class. Okay, and here I'm writing second servlet. Suppose I'm giving the name as a second servlet, and here also if I make this servlet as a, I'm making this class is as a servlet. So what we need to do, we have to extend, or we have to, if you want to create by another way also you can create, but I'm creating with the help of HTTP servlet simply. Okay, so HTTP servlet I'm creating. After that, here I have to override one method, so do get method I'm overriding here. So do get. Okay, here what I'm doing is simply with the help of response dot get writer, I'm, I want a writer to write anything on the browser. So simply I want a writer. Okay, so response dot get writer. So here out, and with the help of this out, what we will do, simply will print something different from that servlet. So here I am printing second servlet. Okay, now here is the second servlet, and inside this one what we are printing, only the hello. Okay, means here whenever we call the second servlet, whenever we call the second this servlet, so second servlet will be print. Whenever we call this servlet, so hello will be print on the. What we will do, if you want to call this another servlet, second servlet, what we need to do, how to call that? So simply we have to follow these steps only. What we need to do, simply we have to write here first servlet tag. Okay, first we need to write servlet tag. Another way, another tag we have to write here, that is the servlet name. Okay, here name, any name you can mention. So I'm writing this time xyz. After that, here we have to mention this servlet class, right? So servlet class, sorry. Okay, servlet class we have to mention here servlet class. Inside this class we have to mention the class, whatever class is present here. This class I want to call, so com dot servlet, simply we will call package, and after that here we have to write the class name. So what is the name? Second servlet. Okay, so this is the servlet we have called. Spelling mistake, no spelling mistake, no. So okay, so okay, after that, what we need to do, we have to create another tag here, that is the servlet mapping. So it will see servlet mapping here. Okay, inside the servlet mapping also we have to write a two tag here, that is the servlet name. And here what we need, this servlet we want to call from this URL. So what we will do, simple this name, oh sorry, this name we will write here also. What is the name? That is xyz. And after that, simply what we need to do, URL pattern we have to write. URL pattern, simply I'm writing here any URL you can give. So this time I'm giving here second. Okay, so this time I'm simply giving here name as a second. Now it is done. If we run from here, see, right click and run as, and then run on server, then restart the server. Wait a minute. Okay, so hello is printing on the console. Now if I write here this, what will it will print? It will call it test servlet, and what we wrote inside the test servlet, that is the hello. But if I write there another URL, that is the second, so what it will do, it will look into the servlet name xyz, another servlet tag. Here is the xyz, yes, here is the xyz. What it will do, whatever class we have mentioned there, it will call that class. Here is the second servlet. So if we come into second servlet we are printing on the browser. So we will come here, simply first we will try to write the test here, slash test I'm writing. If I run this one, so hello is printing. But if you want to call another servlet, what we need to do, we have to mention the another URL. So another URL which we have, that is the second. Simply will come here and we will write here second, and if I hit enter, second servlet is printing on the console. Okay, if you have multiple servlet, we have to map this servlet like that. Okay, and if according to that URL, it will be called that servlet. Okay, this is the